Hey guys, I'm Jesse. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about clarinet today. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing that we have in our clarinet is our reed. It's this little piece of wood that that vibrates to help produce the sound in the instrument. So when we're starting, we want to always wet the reed a little bit. Wet the reed. So we'll just put it in our mount and wet it for a few seconds. Alright, now that it's nice and wet, we can attach it to the head joint via the ligature, which is this round piece of metal that the reed goes in right here, and then the ligature will hold the reed against the head joint. So let's grab the head joint, which is this, which has a nice cutout here where we're going to place the reed. So we want the flat side of the reed going against the flat side of the head joint, like so. So we just place that there, line it up, and then we'll bring the ligature on top here, and we just drop it in like so. And with the reed facing you, you want the screws to be on the right side. And then we just slightly tighten. We slightly tighten each screw so that the reed is on nice and secure. But we don't want it to squeeze it too much because it still has to vibrate. Alright, awesome. So if you just want, you can just blow a couple of notes just like that. Makes a real high-pitched noise. So the way that we want the embouchure for the clarinet is slightly different than perhaps flute or any of the brass instruments. So what we want to do is we want to put our teeth on top of the head joint right here, and we don't want to bite down really hard, but our teeth are there just so that we have it keeps the head joint in place. And then we want to fold our lower lip slightly over our teeth so that there's only a slight amount of lip coming over our teeth, and then we just put that slight amount of lip on top of the reed, and then we blow. We want to make sure that our corners are really nice and secure so that no air is escaping from the corners. Alright, so now that we have the basic idea of the clarinet embouchure, let's put the rest of our clarinet together. So after the head joint, we have the barrel, which is this about a 4 or 5 inch long piece of plastic. Alright, so that goes onto your head joint like so. Alright, next we have the body. So the body comes in two parts. So the first one we want to attach is this part. This is the upper part of the body. You see all these flags down here? That's a good way to remember which one, that the flags go on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the other side, the one that doesn't have the flags are down here, so we're going to put the other side into the barrel. I just want to push in and turn a little bit. If it's not going in smoothly, you may want to use a little bit of grease, cork grease, which should come in your case. That's really good to apply right on the cork around each of the joints. That'll help it slide in more easily. Alright, so now we have half the clarinet put together. So now we put the bottom half, which has the four keys down here near the bottom. Alright, so what we're going to do, a good way to also remember is you want to match the flags on this one to the flags on this one, so they're going to go like that. And then, as you'll notice, there's a piece of metal right here that's going to attach to this piece of metal right here beneath the flags. So what we want to do is with our index finger, we want to push this joint down, which raises this piece of metal over here. So then that then when you slide and twist that on, that piece of metal will just fall right there. Right there. Alright, awesome. So we want to make sure that our holes are all lined up nice and straight, and that our mouthpiece is on straight. Need a few adjustments here. Alright, and then finally we have the last piece, which goes on at the end. And there we go. There is our clarinet. Alright, now holding the clarinet. As you'll notice on the back here, there's a slight place that we can put one of our fingers. We want to put our right thumb there. So we're just going to rest our right thumb there. You're just going to rest right in between the tip of the thumb and the knuckle. And you should be able to hold your clarinet with your mouth and your right thumb only. As you can see, like that. Alright, so our right thumb's going to go on the back here. And then our fingers are going to go our index finger 1, 2, 3, like so, over the holes. And then our fourth finger is going to be able to play these four keys here at the bottom. Alright, and then for our left hand, our left thumb is going to go back here, covering this hole. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on the holes here in the front. And then same thing for our pinky, it's going to be mobile and play these keys over here on the side. Alright, awesome. Alright, so now that we know how to hold the clarinet, we're going to learn a song. So we're going to learn the song, so it's going to be 3 notes, and we're not going to use our right hand, but we're still going to keep our right hand in position, because if we were going to play other notes, then we want our right hand to be ready to go. Alright, so we're going to start off with just our thumb and our index finger on the clarinet. So remember, we want to keep our other fingers in position, but we don't want them pushed down. They're just hovering over the keys. Alright, so this note here is E. So let's play E. Alright, awesome. So now, next note is D. All we're going to do is we're going to add our middle finger on the next hole. Awesome. And then finally we're going to have C, which is with our ring finger on the third hole. Alright, so that's C, D, and E. Alright, so with those notes we can play Hot Cross Buns. You probably know this song, but it's a fun song. It's simple to learn. So here we go. So it starts on E, and it's going to go down to C. And then repeat that. And now you go back up from C back to E twice as fast. And then you repeat that A section again, going back from E to C. Alright, awesome. So those are some basics of playing clarinet. Hope you guys learned something, and go out there and get playing.